Hello and welcome on House News with me, Dedi Ramadan. In this episode, we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. And now, let's see the headlines for today. The House has appointed the leadership for its commissions and complementary bodies for the 2024-2029 term. The House Speaker hopes the composition will strengthen oversight, legislative, and budget work over the next 5 years. President-elect Prabowo Subianto has expressed his eagerness to eliminate poverty in Indonesia, including through improving education sectors. The House has raised concerns about Indonesia's significant debt that is set to mature during the early years of Prabowo Subianto's presidency. The newly inaugurated President and Vice President Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabuming Raka will soon begin working to fulfill their commitments, including creating 19 million new jobs. Indonesia to push for full BRICS membership. The announcement comes after Indonesia and 3 Southeast Asian neighbors were appointed BRICS partner countries. The newly appointed Commission 2 of the House will focus on ensuring the regional elections on November 27 run smoothly. Commission 2 is committed to support a well-organized election process across all regions. Newly appointed Chairperson of Commission 2 of the House Muhammad Rifki Nizami Karasayuda explained, in line with its primary duties and functions, Commission 2 will carry out 3 constitutional roles: oversight, budgeting, and legislation within the areas of domestic governance, land affairs, spatial planning, civil service, elections, and authority at the new capital Nusantara. As an initial step, Commission 2 will closely monitor the implementation of the 2024 regional elections. Commission 2 will call the General Election Commission or KPU and Supervision Agency or Bawaslu to clarify the preparation for the national elections. We hope the preparation can mitigate any potential fraud and disruptions.
Tapi setidaknya yang dalam waktu dekat saya kira Komisi 2 akan sangat concern untuk memastikan bahwa penyelenggaraan pemilihan gubernur, bupati, wali kota pada 27 November 2024 itu bisa berjalan dengan baik. Terkait dengan bagaimana KPU Bawaslu melaksanakan tahapan, bagaimana hal-hal teknis dukungan anggaran, dan bagaimana kemudian kita bisa memitigasi kecurangan, memitigasi sengketa pemilu, termasuk juga memitigasi konflik yang mungkin terjadi antara negara dengan masyarakat dalam konteks pilkada itu.
Moreover, Rifki mentioned before overseeing election preparations, Commission 2 will invite all ministers and heads of agencies as the working partners. He planned to have initial coordination to ensure the work plans of ministries led by the newly appointed ministers are on track. Fitian and Edo, TVR Parlemen, report. As part of the new government's commitment to reducing unemployment and poverty rates, the House believes that improving the education sector can help tackle these issues. Member of the House Sujat Miko appreciates President Prabowo's strong focus on the public, especially in addressing poverty. He mentions poverty and unemployment can be resolved by improving education. Ensuring all Indonesians finish at least high school will help people gain the skills needed for jobs. Additionally, Sujat Miko points out education is a key factor in improving the quality of human resources, making individuals more skilled and competitive globally.
Kemiskinan itu bisa dikurangi ya kalau tingkat pendidikannya bagus. Jadi minimal anak kita tuh sekolah sampai SMA. Karena dengan pendidikan bagus, otomatis orang bisa berpikir, orang bisa bekerja dengan baik, skillnya baik. Ya awalnya kita sekolah itu 9 tahun, ya berarti harus sekolah 12 tahun. Dan itu harus gratis. Pemerintah harus punya tanggung jawab itu. SDM-nya baik, otomatis itu nanti lapangan pekerjaan dan kita ini bisa bersaing ya dengan negara-negara lain seperti itu.
Furthermore, Sujat Miko agrees with the decision to divide the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology into 3 separate ministries: the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education, the Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, and the Ministry of Culture. The policy aims to increase the government's efficiency in the education sector and address educational challenges such as limited access to education, teacher quality, and curriculum relevance. Fitian and Temi, TVR Parlemen, report.
The House views a major fiscal challenge for the Prabowo-Gibran administration. This challenge mainly comes from interest payments and maturing debt inherited from the previous administrations.
Member of the House Agung Widyantoro stated government debt is regulated by law and will be managed carefully and sustainably. He highlighted the importance of using this debt to build infrastructure to eventually improve the national economy. Therefore, the government must develop a focused and efficient state spending policy to increase productivity and bring economic prosperity.
Saat itu kami ada di Banggar bersama-sama dengan pemerintah. Kita ada perhitungan-perhitungan yang cukup matang. Angka-angkanya pun juga bisa dipertanggungjawabkan. Kita optimis sajalah, kita berikan support yang kuat, yakin dan percaya pemerintahan baru Prabowo Gibran mampu untuk menyelesaikan tugas-tugas. Jadi utang ini menjadi beban tetapi jangan jadi hantu. Supaya tidak terbebani, ayo kita kerja bareng-bareng bagaimana caranya mampu untuk bisa menyelesaikan.
The government's debt maturing in 2025 consisting of bonds and government's loans is estimated to reach 800 trillion rupiah. This maturing debt is predicted to increase the potential for a wider fiscal deficit of 2.5% in the 2025 state budget. Hence, to mitigate the risk of maturing debt, Indonesia must maintain political and economic stability. TVR Parlemen Team report.
After the break, we'll bring you more updates from the new commissions of the House, so stay tuned on House News. The House reminds the government to ensure jobs opportunities are created evenly across all areas in Indonesia, especially in underdeveloped, frontier, and remote regions. This is important because these areas have high poverty rate.
Member of the House Tony Tesar emphasized the House will support government programs to reduce poverty by focusing on creating more jobs opportunities. The House also requires to optimize job training centers to provide people with the skills they need for employment. By offering better training, it is expected to reduce unemployment in every region.
Di bagian Indonesia Timur, khususnya di Papua, bahwa lapangan pekerjaan ini sangat terbatas, bahwa kami dari Parlemen akan mendorong untuk bagaimana membangun balai latihan yang ada di Papua, sehingga kita siapkan anak-anak Papua kita dan siapa saja yang ada di Papua untuk bisa menyiapkan diri ketika Presiden Prabowo untuk membuat hilirisasi industri ini, ada pembangunan kami dari Papua atau masyarakat Indonesia bisa punya skill untuk bisa ikut bersaing dalam atau bisa mendapat pekerjaan yang layak.
Furthermore, Tony mentioned the government's downstreaming policy along with the rich natural resources is expected to create more jobs for communities around. However, the government must remain committed to hiring local workers within this program. Rifki Magdudi, TVR Parlemen, report.
During his speech, President Prabowo Subianto emphasized his administration will prioritize accelerating food and energy self-sufficiency targets. These initiatives have been elaborated in the Astacita program.
Member of the House Habibur Rahman is optimistic under the Prabowo Gibran leadership the programs outlined in Astacita can be implemented. He also emphasizes the House will continue to carry out its oversight regarding government's performance. Habibur Rahman fully supports the government initiatives to achieve energy and food independence. He considers this focus important because of the uncertainties in the global geopolitical situation which can affect supply chains and national security.
Ya, kita tadi sudah dengar apa yang disampaikan oleh Pak Prabowo selaku Presiden kita yang mulai hari ini dan sampai 5 tahun ke depan semuanya penuh dengan optimisme, semuanya penuh dengan semangat ya bahwa kita akan memasuki babak baru Indonesia ya. Kemajuan target-target kita yang selama ini kita canangkan insya Allah akan tercapai dalam waktu beberapa tahun ini. Ya, kami siap di DPR melaksanakan fungsi pengawasan ya dengan cara musyawarah tadi disampaikan oleh Pak Prabowo. Situasi geopolitik saat ini ya membuat adanya ketidakpastian ya terkait pemenuhan kebutuhan pangan semua bangsa-bangsa. Nah, itu mengharuskan kita mempersiapkan negara kita ya untuk bisa memenuhi sendiri kebutuhan kita baik energi apalagi dan terutama pangan.
In his first speech after the inauguration, President Prabowo also highlighted during a global crisis, other countries will focus on their own interests. Therefore, Indonesia needs to produce its own food to lessen dependence on import. Bondan and Adit, TVR Parlemen, report.
The House has officially approved 2 new commissions and created People Aspirations Body. This expansion is done to improve effectiveness and align with the expanding government structure.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 10 of the House, Mai Esti Wijayati, mentions the creation of the People's Aspirations Body or Badan Aspirasi Masyarakat is expected to simplify the process of delivering public aspirations. This new body aims to make the process more organized and efficient. As a result, public concerns and ideas can reach the House through a more direct channel.
Ini tentu sejalan linear dengan penambahan kementerian dan badan yang ada di pemerintah. Maka kerja-kerja yang akan dilakukan oleh DPR RI mengikuti pembagian kementerian dan badan, kemudian kita lakukan sinergisitas. Artinya keberadaan penambahan AKD ini memang harapannya untuk bisa bekerja secara optimal, membuat keputusan-keputusan yang lebih baik dan lebih detail begitu ya. Karena mitra kerjanya tidak terlalu berlebih, mitra kerjanya sudah dibagi menjadi 13 komisi dan juga ada yang menarik ada Badan Aspirasi Masyarakat. Selama ini kan kalau ada aspirasi harus langsung ketua, pimpinan DPR gitu kan. Nah sekarang ada Badan Aspirasi Masyarakat, itu juga akan membuat lebih cepat.
Moreover, ST hopes with the addition of new commissions and agencies, the House will be able to carry out its oversight function more effectively and also collaborate with relevant ministries to produce the best outcomes for the public. Ratna Priyandini and Christio, TVR Parlemen, report.
Stay tuned on House News for more information on technology right after the break. Indonesia has officially expressed the intention to join BRICS, seeing the multinational group as a vital platform to strengthen cooperation among developing countries.
Foreign Affairs Minister Sugiono unveiled Indonesia's desire for membership at the BRICS Plus Summit. The Indonesian announcement came a day after Indonesia and 3 Southeast Asian neighbors, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Thailand, became partner countries of BRICS. According to Sugiono, BRICS can become a vehicle to promote the interests of the Global South, a term that commonly refers to developing countries. He added BRICS priorities align closely with the goals of Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto, including food and energy security, poverty reduction, and human resource development. The BRICS grouping, named after its core members Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is currently in an expansionary pace, having admitted Saudi Arabia, Iran, Ethiopia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates earlier this year. The 4 Southeast Asian countries were among 13 countries that joined yesterday as partner countries. The economies of the current BRICS member states collectively make up about 28% of the global economy. As a bridge builder between developing countries and the developed world, Indonesia is committed to increasing its presence in international forums. Next month, the president will join the G20 summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, while the foreign minister has been invited to participate in the expanded session of the G7 meeting in Italy.
Community Health Center in Dinoyo, Malang City has adopted technology by introducing an AI robot. This innovation aims to speed up healthcare services and address issues with queues and wait times.
The AI robot, named Bitorium, uses advanced laboratory information system technology called Cerebro, which helps deliver quick and accurate lab results. Bitorium interacts with patients and processes data like a professional assistant. This robot improves the lab services and helps the officers to manage patients' flow better. For many patients, long waits and crowded spaces are common problems. Bitorium's two-way communications feature allows it to help staff manage patient flow and ensure faster, smoother service. By enhancing efficiency, Puskesmas Dinoyo hopes this robot will make healthcare more accessible and comfortable for everyone, moving closer to the goal of universal health coverage. The use of Bitorium marks a new chapter in combining technology with healthcare to benefit the community. Dinoyo hopes this project will inspire other health centers in Indonesia to adopt similar solutions. By embracing innovations, they aim to create healthcare services that are smarter, more efficient, and better for everyone involved. For Bitorium's development to continue, support from the government, schools, and private companies will be important. With additional support, Dinoyo's innovative approach to healthcare could become a model for other regions. Bitorium is just the beginning, paving the way for more local innovations that improve healthcare across Indonesia.
Ahead of the regional elections 2024, Meta has introduced the Meta Election Hub as an information center regarding the general election, which is now accessible to the public and all parties involved in the regional elections.
Meta has launched its Election Hub to support Indonesia's 2024 regional elections, making it easier for people to access important information about the voting process. This hub is designed for the public and election organizers, offering resources about the elections and meta guidelines to promote safe online interactions during this critical time. The Election Hub focuses on combating misinformation, a key challenge in today's digital world. Meta has partnered with reputable media outlets like Kompas and Tempo to fact-check viral content, ensuring that accurate information is available. The hub also includes helpful tips on staying safe online and building healthy communities, equipping users with the tools they need to navigate digital spaces responsibly. As part of its commitment to digital literacy, Meta has been running the Asah Digital program since 2019. This initiative targets young voters who make up over half of Indonesia's electorate. Through collaboration with USAID and local organizations, the program encourages youth to create videos on responsible digital citizenship. Meta is also offering training for political parties and election officials to ensure a fair election process. This training covers important topics like election integrity and misinformation, reaching over 2,000 participants, including members of the General Elections Commission and the Election Supervisory Body. By providing this support, Meta aims to foster transparency and safety in the election. On Election Day, Meta will activate special features on Facebook and Instagram to remind users to vote. These features include notifications at the top of feeds and election-themed stickers that users can add to their posts. With these initiatives, Meta hopes to encourage active participation and make the election experience more engaging for everyone.
And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News, only on TVR Parlemen.